One of the beautiful things is that when it comes to the subject of who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, with His names and attributes, there's no like of what has been in the final revelation from Allah in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. The previous revelations from Allah, of course it talks about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His attributes and names and so on, but there's nothing more comprehensive than we have in the deen of Islam, because this is the most comprehensive and it's the final revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why in the previous ways of religions and so on, people get distorted away from this truth, and they would talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a very degrading way. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran. And this is when people, human beings, they start dealing with the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of the heavens and earth, but as if He's another human being with the deficiencies and weaknesses and so on. One of the major differences between Islam as a pure religion and the message of the Prophet ﷺ, and what the nations before, the Jews and the Christians, distorted from the pure message of Musa and Isa alayhi salam, is the subject of the names and attributes of Allah. Because they always claim deficiencies to Allah. If someone claimed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a son, that's a weakness and a deficiency. If someone claimed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't know, or lack of knowledge, or things that are written,
or repents, or fights with other human beings,
or doesn't know, for example, what's in Jannah or what's in this tree or so, and the Old Testament and the New Testament, for the people, they have many of these types of things, claiming deficiencies to Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that in the Quran, وَقَالَتِ الْيَهُودُ يَدُ اللَّهِ مَغْلُولَةً, when they said that the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is tied. So this is something that is very well known, and that has its own effect in the lives of the people. And that's why they would legislate for themselves, and they would claim what is right and what is wrong away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Because they see the greatness of God inside their hearts.
And the image that the people have in their hearts to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is some angry God that is sending strikes on the people and being angry and this and that. It's because of the subject of the names and attributes. Compare this to what's in the religion of Islam that talks about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's the creator of the heavens and earth. He's the one that has the perfect names and attributes. That all of the attributes mentioned about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nobody can even comprehend the essence of it. So when we talk about He's the most merciful, it's not according to what we even think of what mercy is. Because we are part of that mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the mercy that we have in our hearts. His mercy is beyond what all of the human beings might think of mercy. The same thing with He's the most just. His justice is beyond what human beings can even perceive of justice. So nobody is to question the justice of Allah. Nobody is to question His mercy and His knowledge and so on, because nothing is the like of Him. Because we are creation of Allah, and the Creator is the Creator. He's not the creation. But this subject is really not, is confused to many people, except in the deen of Islam. That's why one of the basic, very straightforward, and something should be we all relate to, that we have to understand, the Creator is the Creator and the creation are the creation. The creation cannot be the Creator and the Creator cannot be the creation. They are totally separate, they're totally different, and nothing is the like of the Creator with His perfect names and attributes. And creation are in need and they are deficient and they have all kinds of weaknesses and so on. So don't have your weaknesses to be put in the image of who's the Creator is. The Creator subhanahu wa ta'ala has no faults whatsoever.